The finance export in Operative.One creates an Excel file of your organization's invoice data. By default, Operative.One's finance export allows you to review key billing information in Excel format by downloading the export to the finance user's local machine. In this item, you must determine which fields will appear in the finance export and in which order these fields will appear in the finance export. Optionally, your business can also send the finance export in CSV format to an FTP or SFTP server. Operative can provide your business with an FTP account on Operative's server. Alternatively, the Operative team can send the finance export to an FTP server that you own and operate. If you choose to export to your organization's FTP server, you can provide an FTP address in the finance export Excel form. Consult your finance team when making configuration decisions for the finance export. Only users with specific roles can access the finance module and generate the finance export. Each row in the finance export represents a line item for that billing period. You can customize the finance export by reviewing the full list of available export fields and selecting the fields that are appropriate for your business needs. Once the fields are selected, you can set the order in which the fields appear in the finance export. The process of exporting financial data from Operative.One into your finance reporting system in CSV format is described in these 4 steps. First, determine the fields in the field order in the finance export QSG Excel form. Second, a finance export generates a CSV file of your finance export. Third, the file is placed on your local machine or designated FTP server. And finally, fourth, your downstream finance systems pick up the file and process the file. Development is required by your technology team for this final step. If your organization decides to use FTP as an option to consume the Operative.One finance export, you need to configure an Operative financial system. Please note you can create multiple financial systems, which means you can have multiple FTP servers set up to receive Operative.One finance exports. In the finance export Excel form, there is a tab that displays sample financial export data. Users with the role Finance Manager or Billing Analyst can export the finance module. Operative.One's finance export is generated as an Excel file and saved to the user's local computer. After reviewing the Quick Start Guide and consulting with appropriate personnel in your business regarding this item, determine what configurations decisions your company should make for this item. Communicate these decisions to the Operative team for review by filling out the item's Excel form. Save these changes, navigate to the form you just saved, and then click Upload. The finance export allows your business to use a file that captures your finance team's billing decisions needed for invoicing. The Operative implementation team will work with your team on preparation of sample exports to be tested for invoice generation during the implementation project.